Hi, my name's Matt Kazam, and welcome to my kitchen. This morning I'm going to help show you how to make what's called a mean green juice, and hopefully shed some light on some of the mysteries and misconceptions about juicing, and teach you some of my little time-saving tricks, things I've learned to help save us time to get you out of your kitchen and out enjoying your new, healthier body. But before we do that, let me give you a little background. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist. Heck, 10 months ago I didn't even care about my own health. I'm just a regular guy who happens to be a stand-up comedian.
See what little kids get to play with now? They got good toys now. Virtual reality, DVD, CD-ROM, computer games. And what do they always say? They're bored. They don't know what bored is. You spend all day in a room with a freaking Etch-a-Sketch. That's bored. You spend a rainy day with a light bright. That's as bored as it gets right there. Just. What a piece of shit this is. Happy Hanukkah my ass. I'd rather be in school.
I taped that special about a year ago, and I was about 275 pounds. In the 10 months after that, I blossomed up to 316 pounds. And finally said enough was enough. Started doing some research and saw this documentary, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, that spoke to juicing. And I had heard about juicing before and didn't really have a tangible way to put it in my life. But, you know, the documentary really spoke to me, did some more research, that made sense. And 10 weeks later, this is me now. I'm down about 74 pounds, and I know I have more ways to go, but that's just on the outside. The inside of my body is totally healed. Cured myself of horrible things like diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, sleep apnea. I mean, I feel absolutely fantastic. I'm running 4 miles a day. My golf game's gotten better. I'm a better husband. This is our refrigerator, which used to scare the heck out of me because every time I opened it, I was doing something to hurt my health. But now we don't have that problem because our refrigerator is chock full of healthy goodness. And we do like to keep it organized because, you know, you're making juices all the time and salads, and you want to know what you have and what you need to get from the store, and you want everything to kind of be at a hands grab so that, you know, you can shave off time here or there. And, you know, the easier this is, the more likely you are to stay with it. So. Okay, so I have all of our vegetables washed here, and I figured I'd save you guys the boredom of having to watch me wash vegetables. But I know probably a few of you out there like, I just want to wash the kale. So I have our setup here, and hopefully you can see, don't have a film studio here, so we're gonna have to do the best with what we have. This is definitely not my best angle, people. This, not so bad. This, not so much. I go very quickly from Vin Diesel to Danny DeVito, but we're gonna have to live with it. Now, a couple of things you're gonna need, and they'll save you a lot of time here. You're gonna need a good knife, a good sharp knife. Don't cut yourself. You're probably gonna cut yourself in the beginning because you're chopping so much, doing so many things. Be careful, but get you a sharp knife. It will save you a ton of time. A good peeler right here, very cheap, inexpensive, but a good one. Again, cut myself a few times. Try not to cut yourself. You'll want one of these plastic cutting boards. I see people sometimes, my buddy, I went over to his house, he had a hard one, not as easy. This is great for dumping stuff in the trash. You're constantly gonna be moving, so get you a few of them because I have one underneath there, and then sometimes my wife's cutting stuff up over here, so make sure you get you one of those, and a good, clean, easy plastic colander. I think the metal ones, if stuff gets stuck in there, it's harder to clean. I mean, you're gonna be doing this every day, so you wanna make sure that you have a good one of those. Okay. This is our juicer. It's a Breville juicer. I call it my $400 juicer because it really only costs about $200. I think Macy's has it on sale for $189 now. But we bought $200 juicers and broke those until we got this really, really good one. So this is my $400 juicer. It's got different speeds on it. So, you know, you want to start off on the 5-speed to get the veggies in there and those all crushed up. And then as you get to the fruits, you're going to adjust the speed a little bit lower. This is a pile of delicious goodness here. The way I do it is the things that go in last, I take those out first, put those at the bottom as I build my mountain here. And I end up with our beautiful, delicious kale, which I didn't realize that kale, parsley, these are all superfoods, you know. In this country, I thought they were a garnish. But apparently we just use these to decorate the crappy foods. But this has been a superfood all along. So that goes in first because it doesn't have much juice and it gets stuck in there. And you learn that in Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. It's a good tip. So you put that in first. So as the juicier things come in, they will wash them through. And I guess with no further ado, we're going to have to plug this bad boy in because I forgot to do that. And make sure our bucket over here is attached to the juicer because otherwise it's going to make a mess. And we're going to need our plunger and we're going to start juicing. You just throw it in there, a couple of handfuls at a time. You will figure out how much of stuff, but you could see that it's not, I don't know if you can see in there, but not much juice comes from the kale. But that's okay. What does come out is packed full of nutrients and vitamins and everything you're going to need. But it's this part I like doing, you know, it's fun. And I'm that much closer to getting all of this delicious, healthy goodness into my body so it can do its good work. Okay, and that's our kale. Next thing I put in are the collard greens, and you can use any greens you like, mustard greens, whatever. Collard greens, again, dark leafy vegetables, very, very good. Now sometimes these take a second, but don't worry, it's a powerful motor. That's why you want a juicer, 900 watts, 1,000 watts, so it can handle the workload. Okay, so we got that. A little bit more kale hanging around. This is Swiss chard. Just beautiful, beautiful Swiss chard. And so I make sure I try to get that in there. Not every day, but as many days as till I run out. And but kale goes in every day. Collard greens go in every day. This is parsley right here. Cleanse your blood. Does probably a lot of other things, but it's very, very green and very, very nice. So I just take about a handful there and put them in. And he's gone, and the rest. Bok choy. I see 95-year-old Asian men who drove themselves there, have all their wits about me. They swear by bok choy. Good enough for them, I'm eating it. Okay. Ginger. Peeled me about that much ginger, as you can see. Maybe you can go more or less. It takes a little while to get used to, but throw that ginger right in there. Some carrots. Cut off the ends. I cut off the ends right there. No reason to put any undue stress on your juicer. Just had to check my battery pack. I mean, it would suck if I did all this and you guys couldn't hear me. Okay, carrots are done. Some celery. Okay, now I switch it down as I put just an orange. I don't know, I feel like it's juice. I gotta have a little fruit in there. So I throw one orange in there. And then I throw an apple. And you could throw, the apples actually you gotta go back a little bit maybe. But they go right in, just a whole apple. Pretty amazing. And then let it do its little spin. And people, we are done. So all of that made about this much juice, if you needed to know. I guess 1,200 milliliters. Maybe that's, I don't know what the little markings here mean. But we have that, and now we will take a spoon and stir her up. Let me grab my cup. And that goes in the sink. And I hope this helped you guys. I hope it motivated you. Think about that. You're starting your day with more nutrients than most people are getting a whole week. Imagine what you can accomplish out there. So here's the health, laughter, and love. Thank you. Delicious.